Stay tuned. You will soon hear interesting news on this.
So, ever dealt with a jealous friend?
I'm not really, Shamit. I'm not really, I don't wanna lie. Yo, jealousy. Hey, Mara, yo, I think Chumi get kawan in it. Over fellow Natoma who were jealous. That's why na share because you lot na di share na isi lot good. Ki di lot bad ka hore.
Tinya just na.
Ka hore. O spoiler ke man. We rela ke man descend sa so ro
Don't get jealous.
Ke jealous one like so a khone we kirela we rela ke man le man desi. Ke jealous ke na the different ke na na kopane le. Otherwise, Baba and jealous abona maybe I won't say is over.
Nothing also jealous is sometimes like kwa khali namutho namputsa ka jealous ne ke motho haka
re tshumi e yo jella ma
wait like motho haka ona le this thing ya like he wouldn't say certain things until you're not friends with that person anymore. He used to say dilo go mathomo and then he stopped I remember after mo e ba mpotsa hore a kenya ke hore o feel hore kenya go huntsha mo a certain person because maybe se la go tsa something se ke se rileng and now it feels like kenya go lentsha ba botle because ke tsa hore o tla o tlisetsa dilo so ka o tlohela hore we experience it into and like and then ka nnete o kry ke bona like he would literally say because we were still young. There were things that excited me. You know, such things, yes. So I've had different ships that jealous. And then now I'm not showing me jealous, guys. I don't wanna lie. No, give it one thing about me. Oh, you know one thing I love about myself? I easily cut. Like, if there's one thing about me, if my health is prioritized, sorry,
you need to cut it.
Guys, yo, I'm not going to stress. I told you no stress. I get money, I get stress. I get van, I get stress. I get mereko, stress. I get chomi, stress. I get family, stress. I get school. Family ngasi khadi, guys. Bana ba ka ono nga ba khata. School se secure future ya ga mereko wa go ntlisetsa chelete.
Ho setse ntse wa di
monna ka ntlisetsa bana, o ntlisetsa he secures a shelter for me and our kids. He gives me you know, and he's a first face.
What's that?
Mugodo. Mugodo. When I get Marabara is wrong because I'm going to love and Marabara.
Traditore, la Maracono connected code.
Eh, yeah, Bora. That's
it. Me,
I wrong and like you know your men can cheat.
So me not cheating. You can see Ruke Kalaman, Nakakama Kalatama. Cheating. Okopana se fair.
So king say now I said so going on room attached
to me has color respect. That's one thing.
Relationship.
Oh,
Room feature guys, doing good. I get so far so good. I guess. Oh, my F. So another one area. What are grounds for friendship breakups? The grounds was a thing. Ish, I don't know if like. Say for example now when you did something to me say o fitile di boundaries that has never break up and like don't ever try to come like you know grounds this is where I draw the line if that's how I interpret it right like don't try to come now like view my status and don't say anything that's fine.
Now you can view my status because I'm good to break it. Now, question is, I'm cooking Chalhanyane. Ground. In a hanake, he said to Unkirille something. Then Rabulela Gayo. Then Rabua Gayo.
Hello.
Oh, what the fuck?
Bye.
Are for the blue deal.
Awa ka se phone bushu bjana. Awa mara yo. O yo go ntshella.
Nna.
Mandi kupelo o ntshella sa chief that's kiss me. Oh no bulela.
Nna ntho ke itseng ko gore if se re boletse ka something but then still able to repeat the very same thing. That's when ke re mo go shapo ke droba line mo e chaile bra ke zamile ka wena but still I wanna space change.
Okay.
That's when go to go block to move on.
I don't know, guys. Now I don't think it's a pile, but then I hope if go arabile pile. But next time if I go arabile, can put this on my happy. Ah, ta jayo.
Kasi ke motlale.
Nchele. Go check. Aban umakatse fumbi udia numbita butata.
Ke bothata.
Auli nyaki. If two of your friends stop being friends, do you pick a side or continue to befriend them both? Kana wena se le a wira halla that's why ho hamu.
Inkira halet mar. Inkira halet chon. Ira ko site.
Ira halla to wena.
Ba tlohetseng.
Ke ra yana.
Oh, ba tlohetseng.
So mara wena if it was you, would you stop talking to them or
no, nke se stop ho bua le nna.
like or choose a side or
Nke choose the side. I won't choose side. Yo guys, good tricky, kubi.
so
Just choose the side. That's one thing about me.
so me ne I wouldn't choose sides, but the one who's wrong will always remain wrong for me.
Exactly.
And just because you are wrong, monna doesn't mean well or wrong at need. We don't view things out our boundaries, values, and other things are not the same. What might be wrong, monna might not be wrong going.
Or
So
to the next person.
Yeah. So now the one who's wrong, monna. Wrong, but for as long as I say run and to Mara, the fact that we really omong.
The chances are weird, and then if when Uzama reprimand your friend, this was wrong, if it can
defensive.
Yeah, defensive, then we want to maramo. Comment. I get away to Raton Sagari lyrics in the call with them. Jesus. Yeah, Kobe.
Like, it's again. So I'll continue being friends with both of them, but you don't know that thing. Like guys, also another thing is, let's say for example, Mandisa urbala le munna ha o re di chong ai mara guys lo na le maka tse dintse
wait hona le tse ding ho khona ha
like what depend are re mo ya
what depend
wa re fetse ka ro what depend
yo na wena
ya mutamo wa dai
chom ya tsokotso da re tsoko ena what depend guys
guys murubudu o tla mo expose murubudu a ro ha tswana ha re butisa o rarane murubudu next time mbutise ke tlo wa
questionary you post
yeah kanjalo karaba
like le ten no waraba
what would you do if a friend crosses boundaries like with me like hona le di boundaries setting tseletse I get to mo wena completely 100% ke no nna ntse ke after wa bona o sampona o bona fela gore ke teng mara o sampona mara o nkutlwa mo voice mo phone call o wa nkutlwa mara gore o mbone ayo yo
no tšhomi ya ke re tla bo boletse le ena pele o mmoditse gore boundary e a e cross you miscat.
Have you ever realized that I always communicate the things that I don't like?
Tšhomi and then ebe motho a tswalela pele a ira the very same thing.
Yeah, so one tell wena. And then it is also okay for you not to believe in the same things with a person. If you feel like this person don't be friends with them, because I feel like now you want to complicate things and continue being friends with them. And because I don't believe in that. Why does we go matomo? So if Kubi go high, would you had good fellow when no say what I'm jarting go high, Rajahad good, a coat or work go higher low.
How can I?
Jesus. What's one friendship lesson you've learned the hard way?
Yeah, when mama.
Get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready.
People who I've learned that like that people like lesson I think it is that people can talk bad about you. People have their own opinions, and no matter how painful it is, motho a le busy a bolela or a etsa kana go e go yona ko yena e painful because mo yena it is just news, you know, it is just something to laugh and talk about at that moment. It is something that is very nice, like when that person taps into the gist moment where they want to share something, they forget that you are their friend. They forget that it is painful, like it's gonna be painful when you hear something like that. They forget that you are also human. It doesn't matter but it'll hurt. So like guys, one thing about everybody, not just friends, one thing about us humans, we say things, and because it is news that time, you want to fit in, you want to say something that will bring another woman down or bring another man down or just hurt someone. Like the fact that when now it is you who said something, you are being praised because you came with the biggest, the most extraordinary news at that moment, and you don't think about how painful it is or how painful it will be with that person. Like I think that's what happened. That friends are able to run their mouth and they will be able to look you in your face and pretend as if everything is okay, and you laugh with them and it's okay, but you know what, Jesus is the Lord.
It is well with my soul, guys. Not that one. I don't know, not lie. Within that, maybe one thing about me, I guess only the friendship is a dingy to a point where the experience I did, and then happy why you to hurry home and live to buy different adibulel, and then about the when I asked Motokobulela like Luena Kamkonumpona is a ring. I say Hanchuka whenever to have a weird something, but then you only realize later, oh no, this was this. But then just because I kira sona, kana ko really close, then it's fine.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, like now that's what I get you lessons. The lessons are they categorized in names, but that's not to get to the you welcome people in your life, but that does not mean it will stop them to say things about you, painful, bad, malicious things about you. Friends,
always welcome people, but have reservations.
nna ke nya ke dilo tseo.
Chummy,
So now the reservations kana.
I did komathomo, ne?
Okay.
Because until river close,
Okay.
river sharp.
Yeah, horrible. Le nna ne ke na le di reservations but not
Yes. I get all the cast not tomara Modanda. Modanda can still cover in the way. Why? Come Modanda like.
But
Who need a deal? Tell them who give it recover, but then Rasidi allow.
how do you feel about one-sided friendships?
Yo, it would go very kisana go sing sharp. Like it's a use me. Cow user. One side I think you use it cow user. You fucking useless. I'm gonna use you.
How do I feel about them? They are very painful.
Very.
Because some of us know how to be there for someone. Now I don't mind who lo check a Shiva's hospital every day. God forbid you are not gonna go to hospital, but I'm just saying. I'm the friend who will pour petrol and go leave mabaka ka otle. Even if you go hospital 5 days or 10 days, I'm gonna check up on you each and every day if possible. You will notice that I was not there because I'm constantly there. Like that's the person that I am because that's what I expect, and I've realized that that's not something I get more often. And I recently often, but now I get it. Most I think how I used to get it with Melissa, but Melissa let on yet really one. Melissa can
She's fun.
So I do have friends Baba sing one-sided, but mostly in most cases, some of them I know that this person, even if we were still friends, they were not gonna, yeah. But I have friends by Longhori, we are not close anymore, but I still say this person, one thing about this person, they know how to be there for someone. They are very supportive. Like yo batla support a shame I cannot go for
Okay,
friends like
with me, ne?
Nako le sa magalla ke nako le ya rona ele de guys.
Okay, with me guys. Hekere I'm a hella friend but have reservations, ne? Chomi with you, here tomare re ba close. Ke tlhahetse ke mathata, but then you know one thing ka wena ne, unrutile ho ku treat byang. That ke friendship ka lo ena eo. I know who trying to go treat byang. If situations is so, I don't trying to give them bobotlhal. If situations is so, I know who trying to give them. And now I'm that person. Treat people how they treat you. O ka se re un treata good ka nyako treata ya ka trash. Ebilane it's not possible. Even if nka thoma ka o treata good o sa bone, a ke lo fella pelo mara. Mola ke bona hore
Yeah, I'm that person. Treat people how they treat you, and also treat people how you want them to treat you.
Exactly.
It is always like that with me. Kids don't treat her good because kids don't treat her good. But the minute I see her, oh okay,
this is how it is.
Let's do it like that. So next question says, who's been your most influential friend and why? Yeah, I think
Influential.
Someone who influences you a lot, like be it good or bad, but there's no way you can stay bad. Come now.
La mix. Can
stay bad, but I think all my friends influence me in different ways. Ne? I would say, like, I'll start Melissa. Ne? Melissa o calm. She's polite. She's the friend who will say, Chomi, I got rather the way you mama. She will say it like that, and she would say, Nago understand that's what you meant, but also the way you said it, I remember even that time when
and then if I feel wrong, was screaming.
Because she always felt like I don't get her, Hali come. And it's just that sometimes Melissa, she's too saint, ne? Even when something is wrong. I don't know if someone go treat that bad, she wants to say Chomi and you know, she's the calmest friend. She like positively influences me to view things in a more calm way. then who jump into things, ne? And then we have like Palisa Tapelo, they've always been their friends, ba school. Like to me, something like, you know, they go to school. I remember one time Tapelo came, but your friends always go out. You know when I go to our king, I want to tell that thing about chum. Mokemo Joveke, Mopulamo Joveke fast. Once what Tomo guys are started auto fail, Arna, Kaizuga gets on good thing, Arna, Nako high, Arne Motable story. I want to tell it the kitty, go get on good day. So you want to school, kiss face. Like it is that person who, like, we wanna someone kausani at in school. Why like it is that person? Palis out of Jurna, how such a know about Chumia or such in a school. I get to go and fit a degree at such in a school.
Inspector Renaldi for belt to Chumia.
Every year, keep Palisa. Palisa Narimetri.
Le psychologist ka resign America. Ka kwa mathataka. E gape re image ba. If we lo gore ka tsama re spelaral.
So we have Shivas. Shivas again, she's also the calm friend who says to me, hi man, it's a moyo, it's to me. Or give me now one person I jump into conclusion. I'm that person or show me if this is happening, that means what. But you know, and then also you are the person who wait. Like like that's one thing how you yeah, she's that kind of person. Not that so I'm not saying so like it is just that she's like she's the person who I'll give you in this way. She's like the person who likes sequence, needy in a sense of the keeper the so dira so. Hanga krawane hile wa shirega white, red, yellow, orange. Like dilonyana tse bjalo. Nna ntho ke na le yona ne, but ke na le yona in a sense where I look at those things and then why this has a my so line. And one talent they disturb me so much. But when I get if it makes sense now, but it is that thing, yeah. You always influence me to sprinkle in my rakas because your rakas are so perfectly clean, you know? And everything is just, there's always, come on now, if you let tap away criminal, I'm gonna throw it away because I need tap away to like wow guys, that's nice. Like, you know, do you know how nice that is? Yeah. Nantoki ntoki ki tsunguru moyo na akimesi isinya ke malili ke raka ya dijo raka ya dijo ke yona ke tseng hore ke tlo beya di spice tsa ga so ka beya eng so ka beya eng so di plate mar di captain tsa ka khona nna le se sentse na le 4 months
so it is captain le pizza was it that's captain le pizza how ya ku itse ke branded pot or king
mataba ka bona. How do you deal with a jealous friend? I think not terminally jealous. I'm gonna go to the yeah, do you have 10 plus friendships? Yeah. Melissa is over 10 years of friendships. I think Tapelo is also there. I have friends from primary. We are still friends, guys. Now trust and believe me, eh? Don't think because you guys have seen me with so many friends I'm not a good friend or I don't know how to live. I don't do good in friendship groups because they talk a lot and I ran, but now they ran away from me. I took
well, one thing, Noctula Masilela, she's been my friend. Go Pola Atilo go sweet 16 in Yaka. Go sweet 16 in Yaka no you are. Waiting a whole lap in a finger, sweet 16. Ah, waka for no half. How can I get la botorare? Cause sweet 16. Noctula Masilela 60 years, so I don't have 60 years. Why were I want no real malop?
Like when you're so fucking crazy.
Oh, no, like you're not to be like no, like my longest friendship. She's sweet and she's an influencer, like that one. Business minded, like
Yeah,
that's the
no,
friend. Yes, that's the friends I keep open to Malupe. And I'll look to like a sweet 16 like waiting a ravine and show me that bearing Caperomuche, Carvina, Lagula Massipao. Yo! Guys, Nagina the one. Let Dolly, she's my lovely friend.
Guys, so halfway what was classing? I was doing grade 10, 11.
Nevira grade
10.
8, 9.
Wow, 10. Nikira grade 10 when I was upstairs.
11.
When I was grade
Sweet 16, Nikira grade 10.
Oh, kana go nna ke utlweletse kana go ne ba ile.
Oh, kana go wena le.
Class ya kina go le class ka ile mo ya ha o ile kwana go kira grade 10 wena no wira grade 12. Wa go la class ka ne ile fela ya ha o ile e. Chomi. What's ho fetsa o lwe wane guys ko sekolo wa bola no rato nna dintwa tse fane so batho ba tla ba nna ba tla mo mafestereng. So no hunte ho letsiwa pina go itse go sola sa night has always been the isos of the schools. So you're correct. Okay, it has always been the iso of the iso like ikatiso lethe balang they have always been these schools tsa wikela. No ho letsiwa ho JV ho hiriwang ha nna le ntwa ile he tlo fela ba ka batse ya nna ke mota fuleng. Kirang a ke ke ra do binisa mo tete
le no go le slam my friend
ho tswa ka
I'm to was nothing
ne bona la something
Marlo slam
azanga
no sa tswana no happen no re kwa
so me no ke muki but do you know kana go ne ke tso tweka than no
serious that's why we rata for rato tweka
yeah, like I've always been the twekis no be like I ke chomine ke tweka
so like what top floor ne ba le bella wena that's why no resident
like what so that song ya dlala come on guys ke na metsi
des
ke chomi ka skete skete sa go rose sa go extension rose na se tla skete sa roga skete sa diplete ke metha ko matsetse chomi ke na metsi
o ne ba para sa di picture nna ne ka para round
o no ba para nna ka para sa di
a ke re nna ne ke list
when nna le marao so nna ne ke tlo ne ke nya ka family
nna di pili ne di mbora ka re dia bule
so nna ne ke sna ne ke thoka standing stand out one kala hanya ne so le bella camera o tlo le bellanda so ya nna nthole ya hore principal kana go a tlo tlhahellang o kreya nna ke na metse tafole
maps ba o biditse ko sekolo mme ka
tse ba ngo mo black blue ngwetsi principal a re wena o gara o motlo holo every week kwena ba black book ka go black book nga tsena go di bukeng tsa right guys se le ka tsena go because I did fail that year
serious
and has neke failure I didn't even feel bad. I still say this every time when you know that what you're doing is not good, you wouldn't feel bad because I knew that negile stotu negidala negibile dichomi gopele
how to no le loud ka maoto mo trampi wa papa like ngwanyana o le ba
ka stage so even little photo when it came home I was not surprised
so who repeat no feel
I didn't feel anyhow it was normal because ibile chomi tsa ka di repeatile all of us
yo kasike
and then I give a shia
Chocho man le sto
I give a criminal thing so I do have 10 plus friendships. My friendship, longest friendship is normally I have friendship. I have friends from primary. If you can count Dori, how many years has it been? Even though you know friendships and I also feel like if Lili di chomine listener dilo tse le di alawan di le tsena ke yona ntho e thusang for friendship e last saka
yeah
what's your take about group of friends I said it now I don't do good in friendship groups there's nothing wrong at all. It's just that there are people by Lumhori, but and one thing is, if I say something to you in a positive manner, how you say it to someone else is not gonna come out how I said
How
it.
you said it, yes.
How do you feel about them?
Well, not the friendship groups agreement with most of them. Everyone can little say too, but then the last one is sitting guy on a elastile. Yeah, Lipantana Lishap. Lucky.
Oh, you wanna be now say
I say born.
one more do you are? Champagne, guys, champagne is life. I get champagne.
Champagne is life, Mara guys. Na kira the black and then why do I get to be nickel so and champagne in Zasavaka.
Guys, we are back from an ad break. We had to go because my camera it decided to hukata. I'm not sure what the guy. Like let me see. I hope ka hopul. Do you have a problem with your close friends being your partners? How do you deal with
the next one?
Everything without you?
The next one.
Happy.
The next one.
How do you all deal with everything without you guys feeling like la compete? How do you deal with everything without you guys feeling like la compete? Hey guys, now I don't know how to answer this one. But to be quite honest, where I am right now with this girl
I know.
sitting with, now I feel like computer in any way.
Now I know how to answer that one.
Okay, Yarabi, Mara, now I feel like computer
Wait, how to feel remote computer lawyer. That's when Manang I did the very same thing we really last to Kimara so this. But the next one is show me your fed jacket. How can I told you I love that fed jacket. And
also, Lina, I'm one person. I don't mind sharing. I think it goes back to my partner having a problem with my friends having the same thing
that you have.
That I have. Not that he has a problem. Like it is the thing it used to happen like it once.
No, that way.
Like in a lentolia, can't do I don't know why it is that thing we have that thing here. Your chums get us over Sarada.
And our plan is a cotton.
Trouser. The only difference was that Chominana couple leather pants and Waras and one Ponagai.
Tazilla never pair leather pants. Oh, and Nanaka Marinera per the black pants with black and white jackets.
Got the top of the white.
What the fuck?
Like any jacket.
And the jacket,
yeah, the only thing is just that kill leather and this thing I think fish.
Yeah, it's called
and then this thing I think it's more soft. Like the same pattern, the same everything. And then I already wanna from each other. And also another thing is that's why now I always no, I don't even like that. You know, now I always prefer so I always like it when I tell my friends competition is not only clothes but it's common to be clothes and other behavioral things, but mostly diabaro and other things. So I prefer and then have you ever realized how I always voice out how I feel when you wear something? And with me, it is always a thing. I'm not saying she's. Listen to me carefully, ne? Don't ever twist my words. One thing I know about myself is I know how to dress, like kaparana, and that does not mean I'm belittling her and saying she doesn't know how to dress.
And like
nah, guys, like I know how to dress. the one thing I hate is coming out looking better or way nicer than a friend. I get right into. You see, that thing is the one that creates hatred, because the minute I'm always nicer and you are always it feels more like you are my puppet or or makeup. I even called you Chomi Wapare Biang. I didn't say Wapare Biang, I didn't like cook a daily, but Wapare nice, Sata only normally casual, like just look nice. Because
I get myself looking nice, just look nice.
Eh, on Napila all one little shoots out and Nike, you know, man. Everyone is a Nike. You look on, guys. Look on. In your terms, how long to get best friend there? How they in my terms, a best friend is someone who's always there for me, someone who protects me in my absence, someone who is like family to me, someone okona who ya go mama ka ke staying I'm motsori shit. Mama, we didn't Nadia am polisi.
Vapsiki barayaka.
We didn't Nadia came quatet. Or you know, such things show me being able to go to your mom and saying, your mama happened Nadia abulili. Someone will don't give Konoya go highway get crea thing besides. Jesus. Someone no kono humpuza uruchumbiano mohira bullshit. Someone who show me more wrong. Someone who protects my secrets. Someone who and one thing I'm proud of even today, Luena, I can attest that Luena can show the chomita the purita one out it.
I don't.
Liba sa tleng ke chomita one.
I get it. Hore we really engile mang. Some of your friends like say to a little close friend that much. Yeah. Que find out that
so there's that thing, yeah. I someone who I see as a friend, a best friend, is someone who goes from being just a normal friend to being someone okay monang is part their family, someone who can reprimand me, someone who's not afraid to tell me hurry no.
Well, on that one we share the same sentimentals. Best friend Dikiona yo guys, she explained it.
Yeah, more thing, but yeah, someone you can count on, someone who you're not afraid to be yourself, how le around you, someone who even lihoga to hagama touch me how I
someone or homonate farikopana.
You know, also I love how our like the last incident, which I'm not gonna mention, but people know. I know people know about it maybe, but you know the thing you were able to wake me up and munaka to heal. Ari ushile nalaba na kamuntu nga tsamaya you know alata wena tsamalwena, you know, such things. It's that thing I was not even afraid yo what if something is it is that thing I know that at this moment she's really in need, and then it doesn't matter or 4 3 or 1 or whatever time it is.
Oh, personally. But then
yes, because that moment it needed him, because now I'm not strong enough to handle such things. But I know Horiena, because he's a man, would handle way better than handle. And even if Lily Mozilla driver kamata, you are more safer with him than with me, because so it is that thing I know that my friend Kichomi Akaman, I get to his silo, and then even if Kesa to his silo, and then Kisenta Kile Molifi or maybe Urwala Mutaka, but the fact that you comfortably Uchomiaka, because we the right,
and then if leader something, that's on you.
Yes, and there's nothing wrong as. Do you know that our Naposo Nako one is best friend now? Because people have this thing of wanting to. It can happen if Shivasi at some point, because now we spend a lot of time more than our chum tsa rona, more than the best friend tsa rona.
Tsa kgale.
Ebe e fitlha mo e leng gore she sees me as the number one best friend than the others. Now, if I expect to as best friend, then it's not a problem. Why should you wanna be my best friend because I'm your best friend? Just because when I'm Nike so we go, actually tells you, then who knows something
why was I fitly?
It's a fitla na go go fitla. So yeah, I think we said enough. And yeah, that's it. That's it for now.
That's it, guys. And I'll drink to that.
The next question is, I hope, sorry guys, guys, I hope you are well. I was preferring. What do you value most about friendships?
Like guys who approach her that flow, so it's fine. I understand. Yes.
Yeah, I understand the hormones are common to people who are old. Like, she knows. That's why she knows. She knows. That's why she knows.
I know better.
So, the question says, I hope you are well. As peripheral, what do you value most about friendship? So now I value your loyalty, I value your time, I value your honesty, most of all honesty. I value your opinion. Like guys, people don't understand how important opinion is. Your opinion means a lot to me, because how are we going to be friends if I'm the one who always have the opinion, and when you are a follower? That person or I think you're not the friendships. I know we have the like opinionated, the vocal, but it becomes a problem when you're not vocal, but you're able to be vocal, go back to Mbabang and voice out the things that you don't like. Go back to Mbabang, not mon. So I value, honestly, I value your time, your efforts, you know, those are the things that I value. Everything out of piluya high, I gira ile effort. For now, I value that. I respect someone who takes their time to be part of my life. You asking me, do you need any help? I value that. You giving me space when I need space, I value that. Me being able to be there for you without even you asking, tell me, you, if I don't want
showing up.
Yes, if I can't my space, my time alone, but you being there for me, and yeah, it means a lot to me. Also, we share the same sentiments, right?
Likewise.
Or
no, like you know something, guys. Nah, loyalty, communication. Like I said, wait till the question is at some point. Don't repeat that if okay, but then actions, communications, loyalty, guys. Loyalty is very important.
Communication, mostly communication is the one in when you communicate with your friends, and then some of the things those are the say for example, I don't like someone who is loud. Like loud go the waitressing you should know that I get that. And then when I only one, okay, yeah, now that we are there, Hunale, this thing that I have learned from you and Melissa, Melissa, she was the once told me that just because Nike wanna something in a certain way, that does not mean someone else learn away wanna in that sense. So sometimes I should try not to voice out how I feel in the midst of what's happening. I must not say it now. I must try to have timing and be like, okay, it's fine, let me move it. And then really too can learn and be like, show me, I don't like this. That's one thing. And guys, there's nothing that's nice hope most because the minute they go to dolly we really I'm a black and I'm a light black. Why next about it is wrong. So yeah, so it is what it is.
And then one thing about you, Mar, hovana silore. Masabeli nalale. Alitwanili. Iraso jikisam.
Yes,
that's you. Lentole ahore. Umuluhile laini mara etwanili
And then also that's one thing I'm not gonna change. If there's one thing that my friends can never take from me is being honest. Agilo tlohela wira selo ebe ke utlwele bo go botsa o feditse ke tlo botsa in that kana go because the minute go utlwela wira line
go tlaka
ho wilo ira dabu we tlhatlhamolle bo ira e nnetse pedi yo nna sesane ways nna go lele giveaway so you'd rather take it out and then really cancel it tseding lenala la ka ho sa le ri by then go ya high ka tseya photo ka poster ka yona and then now it's not nice and people comment so now I'm that person I'm gonna say
you remember that incident.
So I remember. So we have people like that, unfortunately, but I'm not that person. Dealing with friendship breakups, do you have friends who compete with you? I wouldn't say I have friends who compete with me. But if I will compete with nothing, I will not.
But then to me, that healthy competition.
And I love it. We spoke about it the other time.
Yes, healthy competition. My friends are winning. What am I doing to better myself?
Thank you.
What am I doing to better myself? Am I gonna clap for them all the time?
All the time, yes.
Or am I gonna stand up and say, Refila, this is you, do you? You don't have to be like Nadia. Do you? Chumeka wa itu blind ko skolo mi engineering. Engineering. Nadia I beauty high.
The way you always push me to do things.
Guys, like Nadia one thing. YouTube, come with my friend. You've got potential, you've got the resources. On all the resources, but at some point why limit that because we focus more on education.
We cherish most about our friendship.
Yo guys.
I kill our friendship, we kill our friendship. You are honest, ne? When I kill well because eating and we can handle you are honest, you are caring, you are giving. Caring umpana kwa how man. That's what I cherish about you.
Oh, one thing I cherish about our friendship. Wait, this one. And I come on, what did you mala? I told one now, Karatan cow, manya.
Marasora good.
I told me that's one thing I love about you. Like, Otto did you mala? Unno Karaka was a penne. How can I? But then I know Rishi won't repeat it again. Yo, Chumi.
One thing about me, I'll go to war for myself. I'm a very supportive friend. I'm very supportive.
Guys, you don't have to tell Nadia what to do. Happy to go in. Hatsana fela
in high.
And then I think uru umu welcome yango him. But then if una le friendele ya uru filore usatsena mo then it can be that friend.
Nagi emelum puta nagi tikile with country.
And nagi without me telling her. Irile jika keri.
You know, the thing is, I always put myself in people's shoes, ne? And I know in some situation, I would want someone to be there for me and hold me and tell me it's okay. And I've always been that person. I never had people baba yellow a lot. And with that being said, I'm not saying in respect of Melissa, she's not always around to be there to hold my hand.
And
but I know if she was,
yes,
she's that friend who will hold your hand. But in the other friendship that I've had, there is no friend Oluwauri. Yo, I'm here. So I'm that friend. I don't wait for you to come and tell me. Go talk about our name over there. So nakito bateng, kito tshwara ka letsoho ka kai. Chomi nakasukela. I remember an example ya lesula go ine. I think that's what drew us even more close. It broke my heart, Linda. And also seeing other people crying. What came to my mind was, if people are crying, what about Chumiaka? Yo, I got to throw my friend, but my friend that's already paid pie. Got a pie on top of her. Kashiana, I got a mate. Like I mean, like a mate, I eat at the Margaret. I know it. Because in our culture, we don't believe in sending someone to get certain things. I would say that if some of you get it, we believe that you need to be able to drink something. You know, so it is that thing, you know, when you can't give someone something so bad. So now if I don't trust the person or don't know the person, especially if I rata that person, so I need to go myself. You know, it is that thing. So yeah, Gamiga sure you are one or two only have to value tickets again.
That's it. Guys, the guy kitchen.
I got to Get double up in a guy now as part. You're sure. Dealing with friendship breakups, we answered dead again. Why can't what happened? What happened between you and we're not gonna mention anyone's name.
Yeah. Okay.
Well. Next question. See ya.
I'm scared, but I'll tie the liver.